We are living in the world with the best medicine, education and technological advancement we've ever had. Innovative methods of treatment, various types of education and literally endless technological possibilities. All these factors make today's world the best place mankind has ever lived in. But yes, there is always this tricky but in our videos. There are some countries where the quality of life is the highest on the planet and where most people live in the best possible conditions. This ranking isn't just about weather or the food, it goes far beyond that. Countries were scored across the following metrics: a good job market, economically stable, family-friendly, income equality, politically stable, safe, well-developed public healthcare system and developed public education system. But before we unveil the top 10 countries, let's spill the tea on how this list was cooked up. We didn't pull this ranking out of the hat. Oh no, we are diving deep into a treasure trove of information from reliable sources like the United Nations, the World Health Organization, the World Bank and the OECD. And guess what? We are not stopping there. We've also factored in something called the Human Development Index, a fancy term for measuring a country's success beyond just economic factors. Wait. Once you heard about HDI but you don't fully understand what is it, well, we need to be on the same page, so somebody has to explain what HDI actually is. What do you think about Dr. Brainy?
Where's my cup of coffee and chair, you ungrateful students? Alright, the Human Development Index (HDI) is a comprehensive measure of a country's well-being, integrating three key dimensions: health, education and a standard of living, calculated by the United Nations Development Programme. It considers life expectancy at birth, mean years of schooling and a gross national income per capita. The formula involves normalizing each dimension on a scale of 0 to 1 and then taking the geometric mean. This unique blend of factors provides a more nuanced and inclusive assessment of a nation's development beyond mere economic indicators. I am always late. My bus is coming and my students are waiting for me. Shit.
So HDI considers health, education and living standards, giving us a 360-degree view of the best places to kickstart your life adventure. So get ready to discover where dreams are born, where opportunities thrive and where your journey begins. Stick around us as we count down the top 10 countries you would want to be born in. Our journey kicks off with the 10th gem on our list, New Zealand. It's not just a postcard perfect paradise, it's a quality of life knockout. First up, health wipes. New Zealand's got the remedy. Imagine a healthcare system so good it's like having your personal health withered. Well, that's Kiwi magic for you. Numbers time. The Kiwis are rewriting the book on living well. With an average life expectancy of 82.3 years, they are not just sipping the good life, they are guzzling it down like a cold one on a hot day. Now let's talk brains. Education in New Zealand is like planting seeds for a brighter future. A whopping 39.8% of the population rocks a higher education degree, that's brains and beyond. New Zealand streets are like your cozy hometown, friendly and as safe as a teddy bear. And here is the cash crunch. The gross national income per capita is a cool $42,600. It's not just numbers, it's a sound of prosperity. So why New Zealand rocking our top 10? Top-tier healthcare, trainee education, streets safer than a cat nap, and a wallet-friendly economy. But before we continue, and I'll ask you to subscribe, share this video and hit the like button not to miss our next series. Write in the comments where would you like to live. Write about your country, city or even region of your dreams. Our next stop is the Heart of Europe journey, claiming the 9th spot on our quest for the ultimate birthplace. First up, healthcare perfection. Germany takes it seriously. Their healthcare system is like precision engineering for your well-being. It's not just about treating the symptoms, it's about a full-on wellness symphony. Speaking of longevity, Germans are practically defying the time-space continuum with an impressive life expectancy of 80.8 years. Now let's talk jobs. Germany's job market is a well-oiled machine. The job satisfaction here is higher than your favorite high note in a power ballad. A whopping 30.4% of Germans walk around with their heads held high, sporting a higher education degree. It's a nation of thinkers, dreamers and doers. And here is a wallet check. The gross national income per capita is a staggering $54,700. It's a sound of prosperity echoing through the Black Forest. We are cruising down under the land of kangaroos and surf, Australia. Our Norway aids jam on this global adventure. First off, health down under. Australia's got it covered. Their healthcare system is like a guardian koala ensuring your well-being. Aussies are rewriting the longevity game with an average life expectancy of 83.3 years. It's like they found the fountain of youth in the Billabong. Brains alert. A whopping 30.2% of Aussies are donning the academic cap, sporting a higher education degree. It's a nation that combines beach vibes with brain power. And here is a financial check. The gross national income per capita is a solid $49.2 thousand. It's the sound of prosperity echoing across the Great Barrier Reef. So why is Australia an absolute reaper? It's not just about the wildfire and Vegemite, it's the Aussie way. Top-tier healthcare, brains brighter than the Southern Cross, and an economy that's riding high like a surfer on Bondi Beach. We are now cruising through the tulip fields and windmills to the Netherlands, securing the 7th spot on our list. Get ready for a dose of Dutch excellence. First on our checklist, safety in lowlands. The Netherlands isn't just known for windmills, it's a heaven where the streets are as secure as a bike ride along the canals. Low crime rates and friendly faces, it's like living in a perpetual tulip garden. Now let's talk longevity. With an average life expectancy of 81.4 years, it's like they found the perfect balance between work and stroopwafels. Education alert. The Netherlands is a giant library of knowledge with 30.9% of the population rocking higher education degrees. Healthcare in the Netherlands is like a bouquet of tulips for your well-being. Their healthcare system is as intricate and beautiful as their famous Delft pottery. And here is a financial highlight. The gross national income per capita is a robust $56,000. So why is the Netherlands a standout? It's the Dutch wave. Safe streets, a flourishing education garden, health as vibrant as a Van Gogh painting, and an economy that provides citizens with prosperity. We are now soaring to the snowy peaks of Switzerland, securing the 6th spot on our list. First on our Swiss watch, economic stability. Switzerland isn't just about chocolate and watches, it's a financial fortress. Their economy is as steady as the Swiss clock, ticking with precision. Now let's talk about time. The Swiss have mastered the art of living well. With an average life expectancy of 83.9 years, they are savoring every second like a piece of Swiss chocolate. Education alert. Switzerland is a summit of knowledge with 33% of its population sporting higher education degrees. Safety is stitched into the Swiss fabric. Whether you are strolling through a village or skiing down the slopes, the Swiss Alps aren't just majestic, they're also some of the safest mountains on the planet. Gross national income per capita is a whopping $89.5 thousand. The sound of prosperity echoing through the Swiss valleys. So Swiss way is about economic mastery, safety as solid as a Swiss bank vault, education reaching heights, and a wealth that as grand as a Matterhorn. Our journey now takes us to the serene landscapes of Finland, gracefully climbing the 5th position on our list. First, let's talk about brains in the land of 1,000 lakes. A remarkable 31.2% of Finns sport higher education degrees, making every conversation as brilliant as the Northern Lights. Family-friendly alert. Finland isn't just frosty landscapes, it's a warm embrace for families. Safety is as embedded in the Finnish culture as building snowmen in winter. It's a place where children's laughter echoes in harmony with the Northern Lights. And now let's talk about the Finnish financial prosperity. The gross national income per capita is a solid $49.8 thousand. It's not just wealth, it's a harmonious sound of prosperity resonating across the Arctic Circle. The Finnish way is education lighting up the mind, safety as steadfast as the Finnish forest, family bonds as strong as ice, and prosperity that's as enduring as the Finnish spirit. Our next stop is the picturesque Denmark, securing the 4th spot in our list. First of our Danish smorgasbord, income equality. Denmark is a champion of fairness. Income equality here is like a shared Danish delight. Everyone gets a piece. Now let's talk about the Danish art of living well. An average life expectancy of 81.5 years, it's about enjoying the cozy moments, like sipping hot cocoa by the Nyhavn. Political stability alert. Denmark's Denmark's not just a land of windmills and bicycles, it's a beacon of stability. Their political scene is as tranquil as a Danish meadow, ensuring a harmonious journey for its citizens. Education in Denmark is like a Viking saga of knowledge. A notable 30.8% of Danish people holds higher education degrees, making Denmark a hub for bright minds and innovation. And now let's talk Danish krone. The gross national income per capita is a robust $60,800. It's not just money, it's the melody of prosperity ringing through the streets of Copenhagen. Our journey now leads us to the vast and diverse land of Canada, clinching the bronze at the third spot on our list. First on our Canadian checklist, affordability. Canada isn't just about hockey and Putin. It's a land where the cost of living is as friendly as the locals. Affordability here is like a warm Canadian hug, welcoming and comforting. Now, let's talk about the Canadian journey through life. The average life expectancy of 81.6 years. Canada is a treasure trove of knowledge with an impressive 51.3% of the population holding higher education degrees. Healthcare in Canada is a national commitment. It's about looking after each other, ensuring every Canadian has access to the care they deserve. And now, let's talk dollars. The gross national income per capita is a sturdy $48,800 per capita. Affordability like a crisp winter breeze. Education as diverse as a population. Healthcare as reliable as the Canadian apology. And prosperity that's as vast as the Great White North. Norway, our silver medalist, stands as a beacon of quality living in the Northern realm. First, witness the dance of quality in Norway. Beyond the fjords and folklore, it's a place where gender balance is celebrated like the vibrant Northern Lights, and the Norwegian Odyssey through life boasts an average expectancy of 83.2 years. Norway, with its snow-capped peaks, extends a comforting winter cabin for families. Generous parental leave policies create a heaven for family well-being, adding to the charm of this Nordic wonderland. Norway consistently ranks among the happiest nations. Happiness is more than just an emotion, it's a collective joy, echoing through the vibrant streets of Oslo and the serene landscapes of Bergen. Now delve into prosperity. Norway's gross national income per capita is an astounding $92,000. So why is Norway a silver star in our constellation? It's not just about trolls and fjords, it's the Norwegian way. Equality as bright as the midnight sun, family bonds as strong as the Nordic winter, happiness in the air, and prosperity that as grand as the landscapes of this Nordic wonderland. Our quest reaches its zenith in the captivating realms of Sweden, the undisputed champion claiming the gold for the pinnacle of quality living. Sweden's journey through time is adorned with an average life expectancy of 83.1 years. It's not just about aging, it's about embracing each day with the richness of a fika and the tranquility of the Swedish forest. Education, the cornerstone of Swedish brilliance. With an impressive 30.6% holding higher education degrees, Sweden becomes a cradle of knowledge where minds flourish like the vibrant gardens of Stockholm. Sweden's healthcare system is a masterpiece, intricately woven into the societal fabric. It's about fostering a state of well-being that echoes through the serene countryside and urban landscapes alike. Now, delve into prosperity. Sweden's gross national income per capita stands strong at $57,360. It's not just wealth, it's a symphony of prosperity resonating through the archipelagos and the Northern Lights. As our global birthplace odyssey draws to a close, we've journeyed through the landscapes of quality living, exploring nations where dreams find a home. From the affordability of Sweden to the family warmth of Finland, each country is a unique chapter in the tale of the human experience. Affordability, safety, education, healthcare, these aren't just metrics. They are threads that weave the fabric of a fulfilling existence. As we conclude this journey, let's not forget that borders may divide us, but the pursuit of quality living unites us all. Each country we visited is a brushstroke in the masterpiece of humanity, no matter where you are born. May your journey be adorned with the richness of experience and warmth of connection, and the pursuit of a life well lived. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button not to miss our next videos. Also, write in the comments which country from this top 10 list you find the most suitable for you and why. See you very soon.